¿Cómo estás hoy, Gina?
Ay, nervioso.
¿Por qué?
Ay, porque esta noche es muy importante and I don't want to trip on the stage.
You can't have that on in your mind.
I know, dude. I'm trying not to, but the long dress and the heels. What was I thinking? What was I thinking?
But you know, you look wonderful, so I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, what does it mean for you being Latin American and being successful here in the States?
Oh, wow. I feel like there's so many separate answers, right? So for me,
I have all the time in the world.
yeah.
Let's go.
I keep getting like a 9 minutes till, and I'm like, really? We're gonna really get all these Latinos inside in 9 minutes? That ain't happening.
I'm speaking Spanish today for the first time in a while.
Oh my goodness, I'm speaking Spanish for the first time today ever. No, I'm kidding, but I'm not really that good at it. I need to practice.
Me neither.
So it's for one, being successful in this country is the biggest blessing in the world. You know, we are definitely a country that needs to reorganize our priorities in order for the poor to not suffer as much as they do here in this country. I think that, you know, the fact that basketball players get paid ridiculous amounts of money, I think we should start spreading the wealth. And same with actors, but wait, not from my paycheck. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Somebody needs to change that.
I'm joking, 100%. But to be Latin American is, to me, I feel like I just was born with a blessing. You know, I think that we have a long way to go in the industry, personally, to have equal diversity on screen, but it's trending and it's happening. And
It's starting to happen a lot.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and I think that our stories, our first, second, third generation Latino stories, are being told, and that's what's important. And hopefully they'll just continue to be told in all genres, in education, in music, in film. And so when I wake up in the morning and I see this brown face, I'm like, yes.
Now, speaking of stories that need to be told, you're working on a film, Interstate. Tell me a little bit about that, which is like the perfect example of a story that needs to be told.
Yes, so Interstate.
Like my transition?
Yes, that was really great transition. So I have Interstate, The Price We Pay, and Sleeping with the Fishes all at La Leaf right now, which is a huge blessing. Interstate was an amazing film to work on because actually it was written by a French woman, and it's it's a Mexican story of immigration here into the U.S. and she is an immigrant herself to America, so she has that same sentiment where it's hard for her to work here, it's hard for her to go to school here, it's hard for her to enjoy the perks of America, of our country. And so she told that from her heart, and it happened to be a French woman telling a Latin story, and I thought that was pretty wicked awesome.
I think that's going to be even more life-changing because it's obviously come from someone that's not.
Yes, that's living that same experience, maybe just a little differently, and it was awesome to play. I play a young Mexican girl that is crossing the border illegally, which is ridiculous to say the least, because there's nothing criminal about wanting to come to a place that has such amazing opportunities. So
unfortunately, that's what that's how everybody sees it.
So maybe we need to start changing the vocabulary, right? Maybe we need to start saying stuff like, no, it's not about, it's not illegal. What do we call it? Because I think that's a terrible.
Yeah, it's definitely a terrible word, but I think we should get you to do like a guest speaking tour and then just tell everybody about this.
I think that's a great idea. I think I would love to start doing motivational speaking. Yeah.
I think it'll work. And then with that smile that you have, everybody's going to listen.
You're so kind. Thank you for chatting with me.
Of course. Thank you. I know you're like super busy.
So I'm going to pretend.
Now, lastly, what advice would you give to immigrant Latinos out there that are trying to be, in the light or are trying to be artists out here in the States?
Well, I think that anything and everything is possible. I think that your struggle is not unnoticed. Your hustle is not overseen. And if you continue to work hard at your dreams and what you love to do, nothing will stop you. And I'm a living example of that because I've had many obstacles, many things I think people would say they would have turned around on. And you only get one life as we know it, so you might as well just live it big, live it up.
Thank you. I feel so inspired now after this, so I appreciate that, and I hope you have a good night and good luck with everything else. Likewise, thank you.